Hi, I'm Mark DeJesus, and I get a lot of questions that have been coming to me regarding the subject of sexual addiction, or specifically pornography addiction. And years ago, I found that the majority of people who struggled with pornography addiction were men. And now it seems to be evening out a little bit as I'm getting more requests from females that are looking to get help from pornography addiction. And there's a couple things I want you to think about. I'll be producing more materials on addictions, sex addictions, and a number of different areas where we get addicted. We live in a very addicted culture. And so we got to get to the root system. And there's two things. There's many areas that need to be covered, but there's two primary areas I want to share. Number one, the first area has to do with what love has meant in your life. Because getting to the root system of pornography addiction involves your receptivity to love. The Father's love, Father God's love, filling that place in your heart. The majority of people that struggle with pornography addiction have a love deficit in your life. It's not that you're not smart enough. It's not that you don't try hard enough. There is an emptiness regarding love. And so that goes back to our love references. The Father's love. What does it mean to be loved by a father? And this brings up our father wounds and can also bring up our mother wounds, because mothers represent the love of nurture. And when we don't have nurture in our life, we can run to an addiction when times get tough. So the first area is the love lens. We got to get to the root system. That's why I've written this book, Experiencing God's Love as Your Father, which will help you to go through a very simple book where you can understand the love of the Father and how you can experience it in your life and fill those places in your life. Then also, latest second edition of Exposing the Rejection Mindset. Rejection is the root system that infiltrates the areas where you've not been loved and equipped in who you are as God's child and who you are in your identity. Wherever that's missing, rejection gets into play, and that's the root that drives those addictions. So that's the first area you want to understand, is where love has been compromised, where it has been diluted in your life. Secondly, is to understand your response to pain. The things that have happened to you that were hurtful, that were difficult to process through, and the things, and this is the challenging one, the areas where you should have received something but you didn't. You should have been told that you were loved on a regular basis. You should have been protected, cared for, and weren't. You should have been affirmed in who you are and weren't. You should have been equipped. This is a key one. Equipped in how to process love and how to be able to face the storms in life. So we have to address pain, because addictions are all a counterfeit response to emptiness, a counterfeit response to pain. If we start at those root systems, we give God room to begin to heal those areas so that we're no longer pulled astray by these sexual urges that overtake us. Lust is a counterfeit to love. And when lust comes into the picture, it hijacks your system. So instead of being grounded in love, you are conditioned and programmed to look for a dopamine rush. And love is not a dopamine rush. Love is a stabilizer. And for those of you that have these kind of struggles and battles in your life, love is calling out to you, because God is love. And He wants to stabilize you in His love and give you a proper response to pain. If you're looking for working through some of those empty areas, I have a free course called Healing the Heart that'll get into some more details of how you can process through some of those areas in your life that maybe you just need a little encouragement. I hope this helps. Send me the questions or subjects that you think I could be of help to in your life and journey. Be an overcomer. God bless you.